Hey, okay.
Hey, yo, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to the Scotty Show. Tonight, we're going to be talking about Fresh Boy Swag's response to the allegations. So it seems like Fresh Boy Swag, he's made it. Seems like he's made it to London, UK, wherever he's from. And I guess he's got his wits about himself. He's analyzed all the information that's been put out about him, and he still feels like he's in the right. So we're gonna go over these posts that Fresh Boy Swag has put out, and of him addressing the allegations that Clip has put on him. So with the first slide, we're gonna look at a tweet from Fresh Boy Swag. It says, "For the last few weeks, there have been heavy accusations of assault and abuse on my name. I would like to start by denying any accusations that I assaulted Clip. Our relationship was built on drug abuse and was extremely unhealthy and toxic for the both of us, but it never escalated to anything physical. A lot of the original posts were unrelated to the allegations of abuse and just used to embarrass me publicly. Pictures of me in the shower or making threats towards my mother. I will admit my faults when it comes to being a bad boyfriend and letting drug use get the best of me. It's something I've been battling for a long time and will continue to do so, but I would never and have never let it get to the point of me abusing my partner." So the thing is right here, I didn't know that Fresh Boy Swag was also threatening his mom when he was off drugs, which that's crazy. I'd never, and like that is a lot of the things that I have seen when it comes to like people that are on drugs. They threaten their family members, they threaten their friends, they threaten their loved ones and stuff like that, even their partners. I just think that it's crazy. Like, why would you threaten your mom? But I don't know who to believe right now. This seems, like I said, like a lot of people have chalked it up to a very toxic relationship, and when people are in a toxic relationship, you don't know who is telling the truth, because both of these people were compliant in the destruction of their relationship. They when drugs and stuff like that are involved, alcoholism, other drugs that's unrelated to alcohol, that are man-made drugs and things like that, when those things are involved, it creates a very toxic environment, and you put yourself in situations to where abuse, other than drug abuse, physical abuse can be a thing. So we're gonna get to the next post. In her first post, Clip posts a bloody towel alongside what she claims is an apology note for hitting her, to leave room for interpretation that the assault happened. The blood on the towel is my blood, not hers, and I left it in the bathtub, not with any apology note. The blood came from a cut I got while cleaning up a shattered wine glass that she threw at me in the hotel room during an argument. The screenshot showed proof that not only was the blood mine, but that she was aware of why that towel was there, and also that I was apologizing for not being able to say goodbye because I was flying back home to London, and for my behavior and our arguments throughout the trip. She ends up deleting the original claim and backtracking on this just a few days later, claiming that she never said it was her blood. And that's one of the craziest parts, because I thought that was her blood. She literally left it up for interpretation, and that is dishonest. I don't want to say it's dishonest, but you are alluding to something that isn't true, which technically is dishonest. And like, I don't want to say that she wasn't abused, because I don't know now. I don't know who to believe now. But when you do stuff like this, it makes it seem like you're taking away from women that have actually been abused. This seems like an abusive relationship from both parties. It doesn't feel like it was a one-sided thing, especially if Clip through a glass, a glass, glass at somebody. Glass is dangerous. You can cut somebody. The glass could have shattered and slit his throat, or could have hit him in the eye or whatever. Like, it could have, multiple different things could have happened. And then if you actually look in the comment section of these tweets where Clip is responding to Fresh Boy Swag, people are actually turning on her and calling her crazy, a liar, all this other stuff, and like she can't be consistent with whatever she's saying. So it's looking pretty awkward for both people. I'm not gonna say Fresh Boy Swag is in the clear on this one, but yeah, there's responsibility on both parties. And this is why you just don't get into a toxic relationship with people, or this is why you don't get into a relationship that involves drugs, alcohol, or anything like that. Getting into a relationship where two people are sober is probably the best situation. You know, you don't want to meet someone at a club. Like I swear to God, you don't want to meet someone at a club. You don't want to meet someone while you're getting fucked up. You don't want to, if the basis of your relationship is based on alcohol and drugs, you probably shouldn't be in a relationship with each other. Honestly, I'm just like, the basis of your relationship should not be based on, you know, alcohol, drugs, or anything that's in it, or any other illegal substance. You guys should just be friends and just be people that just get fucked up together, honestly, in my opinion. We're gonna get into the next post. Clip actually responds back to this and says, I never said the blood on the towel was mine. The blood period was creepy and weird, and that's how I walked into my hotel room to find everything, and my lip was busted. That picture was taken after my show. Get off your burner, Mac Nextel, and leave me alone. If I was trying to ruin his life, I would have came out about this and not protected him. He should have never started lying on me and forced me to come out about this. I'd be careful of the things you post and say, because IP addresses are being traced and lives could actually be ruined if you want them to be. If you guys don't leave me the fuck alone. That is crazy. Threatening to dox people and threatening to, that's on, now that is illegal. That's illegal. That's actually a felony. I wouldn't actually, if that was me, I would not put this in my, I would not respond that way. IP addresses are being traced and lives could actually be ruined if you want them to be. That's scary. That's scary. I'm gonna say allegedly that this was posted. I don't know if she took the post down or not. But yeah, man, this is bad. It's actually not how you want to respond to something, especially if you were the one that was being abused, or you say that you were being abused, you know. That's man, that's scary. Next we get into the text messages about everything, where it says this is I think this is Fresh Boy Swag talking to Clip, where he says, I'll book it. Okay, never mind then. It's okay. I just want to say goodbye. Don't want you to miss your flight. And then Fresh Boy Swag responds saying, I left something for you because I didn't think you'd come. How far is it? I want to kiss you. Also cut my finger waiting for room. The Basir. I got blood everywhere. Fresh Boy Swag responds to Clip, or actually no, this is an extension of his post, where he says, on the weekend that Clip insists that the alleged assault happened, I had plenty of reasons to apologize, hence the text messages. I was abusing drugs and my behavior was horrible. We had a dispute over my behavior that weekend in Paris, and I left her a ton of apologies for how I was behaving and causing arguments. I blacked out and got in a fight with security at her show and caused a scene. All of these pictures of personal text messages, notes, and apologies are about my behavior, not assault. I was heavy on drugs and it made people want to distance themselves. That's what I was apologizing for. Her using my struggles with drug addiction to paint me as an abuser is hurtful, as well as publicizing it when it is something that I still struggle with. And that's the thing. If he's apologizing for his behavior, I don't know if they got into physical fights or anything like that. That needs to be, talked about. You know, they need to come out with that if that's the case. I don't know if that's what happened, but if Fresh Boy is apologizing for his behavior, let him apologize for his behavior. And if it wasn't abuse, then it wasn't abuse. You know, man, this is like I said, this is what happens when we get into he say she say kind of things, and we don't know what the truth is. It's just disgusting, because you just don't know. You don't know what the truth is anymore now, because you feel like everybody's lying. Everybody's a liar now. You know what I'm saying? So like, this is just now all whataboutism, he say, she say. And like, for the people that like cut off Fresh Boy Swag, I feel like if he didn't assault her, I don't think that there was a reason to cut him off or kick him out of 1C or anything like that. people go through drug addictions, people, especially when they become famous rappers and or have some form of popularity, they don't know how to handle it yet and stuff like that. So it just becomes, new to them. Some people never had like that popularity before. So it's just a learning curve. And instead of cutting them off, you got to help them out and help that person navigate through what's going on. So yeah, man, Fresh Boy, if you just gotta keep on doing what's right. Apologize, then fix it. Don't just apologize and keep on doing the wrong thing, because if you apologize and you don't fix it, then your apology means absolutely nothing. So you have possibly a chance at redemption with people. It's just the fact that how serious do you want to take your sobriety or the way you treat people or your behaviors and stuff like that? Why are you getting into a fight with security and you're like 120 pounds or some shit like that? Dude, you're insane. You can't fight security and you're 120 pounds. You'll get killed. You're insane. And nobody's gonna care because you're not that famous of a person. Like, you're not him yet. You know what I'm saying? Next slide. Stunt Mike was an acquaintance of ours who would at times try to get between Clip and I during our time together. She claims that Stunt was the person who originally tried to expose me for this situation, screenshots above, and that she didn't want it to come out, but in actuality, he had been spreading these rumors for a long time. There were rumors being spread by Stun Mike, which had reached me and Clip's own friends to where she had to deny and say they were not true. We talked about the fake claims being spread by him and how much they affected us in our relationship. So, and this is the thing. So Clip is associated with someone that is trying to run a smear campaign on Fresh Boy Swag. For what reason? Maybe because his behavior and that person does not like Fresh Boy Swag. Because when you are annoying, or if you do behaviors that people don't like, they try to find reasons to destroy you. They try to find reasons to get you out of here or get you out of the picture. Like, why is this fucked up guy in my creative space? Why is he around us? Why is he with us? People start asking those questions, and then they start to think, maybe we should just get rid of him. Who would care if he's, we ruin his career? He's annoying anyways. Like, what does it matter? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's, what people start to think. But we're gonna get into these text messages. Where it says, bruh, it's literally just people running their mouths and playing telephone and creating up shit and spreading shit about us for who knows what reason. And it's our word, and I hate it. So I'm trying my best to put a stop to it. Like, I heard people saying you beat me up. Like, never happened. Like, what? Laugh my fucking ass off. We got a call. I'll just see you eventually. One day, maybe. Huh. Interesting. Next text message screenshot. I'm just glad it wasn't you that said that stuff about me and it was him. But he got out after a couple hours. Yeah, I heard he went to jail. Glow and Soph said they feel like he has this word control thing on me, and that's why he started lies and made it bigger than it was to get you out of my life, which is really weird in IDK if that's true. Bruh, why? It's not your business. Dude even Soul told me. He kept trying to get in the way of our relationship, and it got me so mad that and then this is a response from Clip, that he told her that lie that you beat me or whatever, and she told me that she got mad at him and told him off because he was going around telling everyone. But why is Mike telling my friends I beat you up? And now the story is getting twisted more, because now apparently you guys fuck, crying. Oh fuck, man, this is crazy. There's no way this is true. What the fuck? And then she responds to you guys had sex, saying hell no. That's really weird. I know, it honestly just made me really scared because I assumed it came from you, and I was like, what the fuck? And it made me upset. But I guess it's ain't got reason to lie. Why would I still talk to someone that beat me up and said the same too, or still follow them. That's what I'm saying. Or still be on good terms. And then Fresh Boy Swag's ending statement: the entire time she's been backtracking and deleting tweets or just lying. She says she felt uncomfortable on this night. I was blacked out, drunk and high. We had sex, and she filmed a video on her MacBook, but went around that same day showing pictures from the night off to random group chats and her own friends. Again, I'd like to reiterate that I was blacked out with no memory of the night and could not consent to sex, much less a sex tape. She contradicts herself a ton of times and constantly deletes her posts. I told a few friends in a private about this story in confidence with no intentions for it to reach the public, and she ended up hearing about it, so she's been trying to backtrack now. Hence why she jumped the gun and posted the private video that I did not want seen by anyone, despite admitting that I was blacked out in her own post. This sex tape situation happened months after she claims the assault happened, and a while after I broke it off with her. She insists that she only kept me around because I was too scary. I was the one who had to continuously distance myself, but she took advantage of that night I was blacked out at her house to stay near me by saying things like, I was looking after you last night when your friends weren't. The video she posted originally from when I was completely inebriated, she is now using as dirt against me, despite her clearly not being comfortable. This is the thing. So he said he couldn't consent to sex and a sex tape. So how does that look for clip? Looks pretty crazy. But like I said, this is like, now it's turning into he said, she said. So now it feels like everyone's lying. No one knows what the truth is anymore. But this is what happens in these kind of situations. But we have to get both stories. And now this is Fresh Boy's story. What do you guys think in the comment section? Please let me know. This is the Scotty Show. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank y'all. Peace out.
Hey. Okay. Hey.